Hi, I'm Devon and welcome to Barbell number 44. Okay, so what do we need for today's workout? Well, a barbell. If you don't have one, don't worry. Our warm-up weight on the bar or with your dumbbells should be somewhere between 5 to 10 pounds. For your squats today, that's the heaviest weight of the day. That's going to be 1.5 to 3 times heavier than your warm-up weight. However, we're going to be in those squats and deadlifts for about 7 minutes today, so you might have to back off from your normal weight. For the chest, you're going to back off from your squat weight by about 1/3. We will need dumbbells or plates for your chest flies today. I'm going to recommend between 5 to 12 pounds for those. Next, with the back, we're going to be using the bar the whole way through. Of course, you can substitute with those plates or dumbbells. For the triceps today, we have a cross-body tricep extension. I'm going to recommend plates or dumbbells somewhere between 5 to 12 pounds. The second barbell song, also you want to go a little heavier like we did in barbell number 43. So I'm going to recommend between 5 to 12 pounds plates or dumbbells for the second barbell track. We're going to be using the bench and the bar or one heavy dumbbell for your lunge track today. Then for the shoulders, I'm going to say somewhere between 2.5 to 10 pound plates or dumbbells. And then finally, we'll be using the bench for the abdominals. If you don't have a bench, don't worry, I will give you modifications. We're also going to need a moderate to heavy weight and a mat. So if you are ready to turn your body into a lean, mean, fat-burning machine, let's get ourselves started. We're going to start off by first of all picking up the bar or the weight. We want to take a set position. What does that mean? We're going to roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Your hands are thumb width from the outside of the thighs. Knees are soft, core engaged, and standing tall and proud. Are you guys ready? We're going to begin with a dead row. All right, knees and belly. Take your knees, belly, and rise on up. Back is flat and neutral. The bar lightly touches the body. Now we're going to take that to a high row, coming up to the chest, knees to chest, then you rise on up. That one's a little tougher. We're going to take it into a deadlift. Down the legs, down for 3. Now right here, you want to make sure you have a little bend in the knees. That bar is bracing the legs. Alright, from here we're going to go straight out that starting gate. Clean and press. Now we take it, sit and drive, sit and release. You want to keep that chest up as that bar comes down. Alright, we're going to take that into an upright row of 3, down, 1, 3, 2, up and down. You will see my elbows are just coming shoulder height. The bar is staying close to the body, core is engaged. Up 1, down 3. Now you want to control it on the way down, don't rush. Now we're going to take it to a hang clean. That's half of the clean and press. Ready, hang clean, come under the bar as quickly as you can. Rotate to the wrist at shoulder height. Sitting back into the heels by pushing that butt back and bracing that core. Team, get ready. Clean, oh, high pull, almost, not quite ready. We're going to bring that bar up to the chin and elbows high. I'm popping the heels. All right, you haven't got it this time, all right? Clean and press, here we go, we sit, we drive, we sit, release. There we go. So again, it's all in that rotation of the wrist. Bar comes slightly in front of the body. Avoid hyperextension of the lower back. Now power press for 3. Take it up and stay up for 3 counts. Super. And take it down. Right back up again. Now this one's going to burn a little bit. We're going to do a strict overhead press. Slowing it down. Take it up. Now slowly up. To the front of the shoulder, take it up, to the front of the shoulder, take it up, onto the meaty part of the upper back. Here we go. We're going to take the legs wide, prepare to squat. Down for 3, take it 3, 2, 1. Now let's go ahead and stick that butt way back, as if you're sitting back into an imaginary chair. Keep that core engaged, protecting lower back. Down 1, up 3. So you want to control the ascent. Elbows stay under the hands to encourage you to keep that chest up. Do you hear that music build? Let's get ready. Single squats. Alright, let's start to explore our range. And now start to drive into the heels, pushing the floor away as we drive up. Now listen up. Range change. Down and halfway up, and down and all the way up. 2 more times, just like this. Make sure you've got enough room behind you. Listen up. Rear lunge, right leg. Take it back. Drop. Now your left leg. Once again, keep that chest up as that knee searches for the floor. The more you engage the core, the more stable you're going to feel. Triple lunge on the right. Stay here for 3, driving into that left heel. And then we're going to step together and change legs. Now we're going to go back to that straight overhead press. Come together. Now slowly take that bar up to the front of the shoulder. Take it right back on up to the front of the shoulder. I know. Taking it all the way down to the thighs. Prepare for bicep curl. Underhand grip. Singles. Up, down. We're looking for a full range of movement. You want to make sure you lightly touch that bar down to the thighs again. Range change. Halfway up and down. Then all the way up and down. Woo, that's a little harder. Try not to put the bar too tightly. Alright, we're going to do a triple row with an underhand grip. Knees and belly, triple row. Here is 3. Here is 2. And then rise on up. 1 more time. Rise on up. Roll the shoulders. Done. Good job. Let's safely put that bar down. We're now going on to the squats and deadlifts. Heaviest weight of the day. I'm going to recommend, I would say 1.5 to 3 times heavier than your warm-up weight. I'm going to recommend somewhere between 10 to probably a maximum of 22.5 or 25 on each side. So go ahead, make those adjustments, and let's move on. Once you're loaded up, let's safely clean and press that bar up onto the meaty part of the upper back. Head above the level of the heart, pick it up, clean, and press. Take the fingers over hip distance apart, elbows under hand, core engaged. Are you ready for this one? It's going to be tough. Now squat down, 2-2. We take it down, down, and up. That's it. Start to explore the range. Now we're going to take time with attention. Slowly down for 4. Take it slow. Slowly up, don't rush. Slowly down. Now we're going to stay down in that lower range. Come down and halfway up. Now make sure the weight is in the heels. The back does not want to take this. Can you wiggle the toes? Keep that core engaged. That's it. Hold it in the legs. Hold it down and wait. Take it up. Single squats down. Here we go. We sit. We drive. We're looking for that full range of movement. How low can you go? Little deeper if you can. Now don't be afraid to sweat. Don't be afraid of that feeling. This is why we're working out today, right? We've got to come out of that comfort zone. Alright, let's listen up. Tempo change, down to 3. Take it 3, 2, 1, and drive on up. Now the abs are working overtime to support and stabilize the lower back. Let's go back to super slow. Brakes on. Down for 4. Slowly up. And again, we take it slow down. Woo. Hello. We're going to take it in that lower range. Now, stay down low. Little wiggle of the toes. Make sure everything stays in the heels and the center of the foot. That's it. Listen up, team. It's going to bite. hold. Take it up. Singles now, down, up. Here we go. Super. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start to bring in the adductors, the inner thighs. How are we going to do that? As we go down, right heel up, like this, right heel up and keep it up. Now I want you to find enough range that as you go down, you feel that bite in the inner thigh, the top of the inner thigh, right? Right heel down, left heel up. Super. There we go. We still keep thinking about that range. We're still driving hard into that right heel right now. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging. We're going to alternate the heels up. Left heel down, right heel up. Left heel up. And your right. There we go. Now we're going to move on to Romanian deadlifts. Let's go ahead. We're going to take that bar up overhead. Here we go. Into a Romanian deadlift, down for 4. Now look at my knees. Little bend in the knees, right? My back is flat. Down, 3, up, 1, down. You got it. So your back is flat and neutral, as opposed to being in a twerking position, and as opposed to slouching. Your back is vulnerable here, so we want to pull the abs in real tight. Just take that bar down to the point of gentle tension and no further than that. Got it. Down, 1, up, 3. Control it, squeeze into the hamstrings, glutes, muscles of the lower back to come on up. Beautiful. Try to keep that head in alignment with the spine. If your device is in front of you, that is good if you don't look down to the floor, right? Alright, let's take that bar up onto the meaty part of the upper back. Step wide for sumo squats, singles, down up. So now the feet are wide. Not only are you driving into the heels and outside edge of the foot, you're also squeezing inner thighs together as you rise up. A little deeper. From here we're going to have a little tempo change again. Listen up. Down, 3, up, 1. Down, 2, 3, drive on up. Lovely. Where's your range? The trembling is good. That's it. Down, 1, up, 3. Down, now control the ascent. I want you to use the music. Try not to beat it. We're going to go back to Romanian deadlifts. Alright, let's take that bar up. Overhead. Deadlift, down for 3. Good job. Remember, if you go further than that maximum point of tension, the hamstrings will stop working, the lower back will take over, and that negates the whole point of this exercise, right? Just follow me, just below the knees. We're going to go back to those squats. Hold it right here. We take it up onto the meaty part of the upper back. Take the legs even wider. Now, lower range. Stay down for 3. Here is 2. And rise it up. Singles. Boom. You've got 16. That's it. Make every single rep count. Down up. Drive through the heels. Squeeze the inner thighs together to draw the legs in as you rise. Got it. Take it forward. Now before we put the bar down, we're going to put the brakes on. Slow count down for 4. And slowly up. And count it down for 4. And come on up. And step together. Well done. How do you feel? If you are honest with yourself, could you have gone heavier? Maybe next time. Let's put that bar down. We're now going to move on to the chest. We're going to start with flies, but we will be using the bar. Recommended weight on the bar, if you're new or recovering from injury, maybe only 5 to 7.5 pounds on each side. Advanced people, you can go up to maybe 12 and a half, 15, or even 17 and a half on each side. For your chest flies, I'm going to recommend 5 to 10 pounds. So here's how your station is set up. You have a bench. If you don't have a bench, don't worry, do the whole thing on the floor. Just avoid resting the arms on the floor. So just hover the arms above the floor on each rep. So we have the plates or dumbbells to the side for your chest flies, and we have the bar at the end for a fast transition to wide grip chest presses. So if you're ready, let's take a seat and begin. All right, team, here we go. We take it up, 3, 2, 1. The wider arm is harder. All right, squeeze into the pecs and lift your weights. Now hold it down and wait. Now brace the entire body. Don't let anything move. Just hold it. I know. Slowly count up to 4. It's 4, 3, 2. Slowly take it down. Now listen up. Just halfway up and down. So it's staying in that little range. Imagine there's a shelf right above the body, like a couple of inches above the body. And you don't want to hit that shelf, right? Now so you keep maximum tension on the muscles. Now we're going to go halfway up and down. Then all the way up and down. And back to the chorus. 1 half and 1 full. So what we're doing here is we're reloading and we're overloading. So if you have to weight, you should be struggling to execute that full range of movement and stay to the beat of the music, right? It wants to be that challenging. So what we're going to do is reset and take it from the top. So listen on up here, take it down and hold. Up 3, down 1 is up. 2, 3, and control the descent. I know it's a fairly quick drop, but put the brakes on, work against gravity and resistance. Get ready for that hold. Take it down, brace the body, hold. Now don't give, don't give. I know, right? That was tough. Slowly up, we take it 4, 3, 2, slowly take it down. Now, halfway up and down slowly, so you're under that shelf again. Keep on holding. You're going to start to feel it in the shoulders and the biceps. As the chest muscle gets tired, it's going to look to those muscles for support. Now listen up, back to the chorus. Halfway up and down, then all the way up and down. There we go. It's 1 half, and it's 1 full. Think about using your breath to help you out, right? You want to breathe out on the effort. Breathe in and breathe out. Just a couple more. Now, in a second, what we're going to do is put these plates down. We're going to pick up that barbell with a wide grip bench press. And let's put the weights down and come on up. All right. Take the hands all the way out to the plates. Wide grip bench press. Up to 3, down 1. Take it to 3, 2, 1, and down to the sternum. Every single rep, we want to hit that end point. All right, get ready for this one. It's going to burn a little bit. Take it down and wait. Just halfway up and down. Once again, you're under that little shell. Feel that burn. Again, we've got maximum tension, maximum expansion on that chest muscle. It's going to bite. Get ready, full range all the way. Take it up and down. We're thinking about lightly touching that bar down to the sternum, if you can. Now, tempo change, up 3, down 1. Take it 3. Hanging on to it. It's hard sometimes when you slow it down, right? Time on your tension, remove more muscle fibers. Up 1, down 3. Take it up and control that descent down. We drive and control that descent. Breathe it out, breathe it in. All right, this next one's going to be super hard. Hold it down, wait. 16, halfway up down. So just like before, as soon as that chest starts to fatigue, it's going to look for assistance from the other muscle groups. So all of a sudden you're going to start to feel the shoulders and you're going to start to feel the biceps. Hang on to it. I know you want to come out, so do I. Not yet though. In 3, 2, get ready. We're going to take it to overload with full range of movement. Ready? Here we go. We take it up and down and drive. Once again, think about the landing point. Coming down lightly, touching that sternum. Use your breath to help you out. Breathe out, breathe in. If your arms are trembling, that's a really good thing, right? It means the muscles are being challenged, they're being overloaded, and they're changing phase. Now listen up. Super slow for 4. Take it slow. And slow motion down. And let's sit on up. How did you do with that one? That was heavy, right? Okay, we're now going to work the back muscles. So I'm going to recommend, again, if you're new or recovering from any kind of injury, 5 to 7.5 pounds is a big muscle group. Advanced athletes, you can go up to maybe a maximum of 17.5 pounds on each side. You're going to have 8 clean and presses in a row. Second time round, 8 clean and presses and 7 power presses. It's going to be tough. As always, if you get winded, or perhaps you have a shoulder impingement and you don't want to continue to do those clean and presses, you can always modify with a dead row. Alternatively, you can put the bar down, you can catch your breath, and jump back in when you catch your breath. Or you can do the whole thing with plates and or dumbbells. Are you guys ready? Just remember, just as we did with the deadlifts, when we do the dead rows, the back is flat and neutral, head is in alignment with the spine. Knees soft, heels down, I can wiggle my toes, and I'm anchored in. All right, guys, you ready? Let's pick up your bar, overhang grip, thumb width from the outside of the thigh. We're going to start with a triple dead row. Let's take it down. 3, 2, and rise on up. Now that bar is searching for the ribcage again, just lightly touch the body. Again, here's your triple row. Now look at my timing, 1 1,000, 1 1,000. So you want to get that connection and activation at the top of every row. Now just a hang clean only, come halfway under, here we go. Remember the warm-up, we talked about this, rotating the wrist at shoulder height. You're sitting back into the heels, butt goes back. Get ready for clean and presses. We've got 8 in a row. Hit it. Now just like that hang clean, sit, then you're going to use the legs to drive that bar overhead. When the bar comes up, you want to keep it slightly in front of the body to prevent hyperextension of the lower back. Brace the core as that bar goes up. Chest stays up as the bar comes down. Triple row, triple high row to the chest. Knees, chest. Check that hand alignment again. Rise on up. Remember we started with the hands thumb width from the outside of the thigh. We want to make sure we're there. Again. Make sure you get that hesitation at the top. Now we're going to go back to that hang clean only. Alright, hang clean, get under the bar as quick as you can. As the bar pushes you down, you've got to brace that abs as if someone's going to punch you in the belly. Right? Just give me 2 more please. Sit back. We're going for a big run. Take a deep breath. Ready. Clean and press. Hit it. Take it down. Alright. As you get tired, there's going to be a tendency to throw that bar away from the body. The bar raises the body on the way up and the way down. Alright, a little bit harder. Listen up. Power press. Take it up. 7. Drive. Sit. Drive. You can put that bar down at any time. You can modify with the dead row. And bring it down. We're We're going straight back into dead rows. Check your hand placement. Dead row. Rise on up. We're going to go a combination. We're going to do one clean and press and one hand clean. So just one of each, alright? Take your mind off it a little bit. Just a little. Ready. Clean and press. Take it in. Halfway up, hand clean only. Clean and press. Sit, dry, hand clean only. Again, clean and press. Halfway up, hand clean. One more time. Into a high pull. Bar to the chin, elbows high. Hop the heels. Help drive that bar up. Woo. Oh, there's the traps for you. We're going to put it together. 3 moves. Listen up. Clean and press. Halfway up, hand clean only. Into high pull for 4. Here is 4. Here is 3. Yes. Back to clean and press. In. Hand clean only. 4 high pulls. Woo, that bar's getting heavy, right? Single dead row. Knees and belly. Knees, belly. Check the hand grip again. Thumb width from the outside of the thigh. Alright, catch your breath as best you can. That was tough. We're going to put that combination together again. Just 2 times and you'll be done with the back, I promise. Take a deep breath. You got this? You and me? Here we go. Clean and press. Take it in. Hand clean only. 4 high pulls. Here is 4. Here is 3. Clean and press. Use the legs. I know you're tired. Hand clean. 4 high pulls. Here you go. Woo. Take it down. Woo. That was hard. I'm sweating. What about you? All right. We're moving on to triceps. Typically, we can keep the same weight on the bar that we use for the back. I was at 12.5 on each side, and I'm going to keep that for the triceps. If you need to back off, absolutely. However, the first exercise will be a tricep kickback. So, go ahead, get your bar ready. Maybe have a dumbbell or plate ready, somewhere between 5 to 12. And let me just explain that cross-body extension. Now, your tricep cross-body extension. Your arm is going to come diagonally across the body, so the dumbbell or plate goes to the opposite shoulder. Now you see I'm supporting the upper arm with my hand, and there's a reason, right? What's going to happen is this arm's going to start to float around. We could compromise the ligaments. So what I want you to do is keep the thumb on the tricep, fingers on the bicep. You're going to feel that tricep muscle working under the thumb. Now, once we get going, if you find that the arm is starting to lean in, or it's starting to get unsteady, close the fingers tighter so the elbow to the shoulder remains steady like a pillar. All right, clear as mud? Good. All right, let's go ahead, set up our station. We'll be on the bench. We're going to start with cross-body tricep extensions, then we're going to move to the bar. All right, let's just recap, so just make sure that you're nice and safe. Take that dumbbell up above the shoulder, so you should have a straight line from the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder. Now let's put the thumb on the tricep, fingers on the bicep, and then take that arm diagonally across until your dumbbell is on the opposite shoulder. That is our start point. All right, team, are you ready? Let's begin. All right, you're going to take it up for 3 and down for 1. Take it up, 2, 3. So remember we talked about having that wrist directly above the elbow and the shoulder at the edge of every extension. Up, 1, down, 3. Take it up. Now control the knee set. If your arm is trembling, just like before, it's a good sign. It means it's challenging the muscles to go the right way. Now here comes the bicep. Listen up. Just halfway up and down right here. Take it halfway up and down. Now the thumb that's on the tricep, feel that tricep muscle. So rock hard under the thumb. Like that. You now have maximum shoulder. Up, 1, down, 3. Take it up and slowly down to 3. Now I'm right-handed, so now moving the left side, I'm definitely a lot more challenged in keeping that arm stable. It's definitely less dominant. Now just halfway up and down, so it's halfway up and down. You can feel that muscle go really tight under that thumb, right? Oh, it's good to feel the muscle work though. It's inspiring. You know something's happening. We're going to go all the way up and down. Here we go. We take it up, take it down. Right. Squeezing into that tricep muscle to initiate that lift. Now, for us, we're going to go 1/2 and 1/4, like this. We take it 1/2 and then 1/4. Just a couple more. I know, I'm struggling to hold on to. I feel you. What we're going to do is pick up the bar and take a narrow grip press. And let's sit on up. So we're going to pick up that bar. Hands go directly above the shoulders. Down for 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Now let's go ahead and velcro the arms into the side of the body. There's a common tendency for the elbows to flare out like this. Try and keep them tucked in. You want to feel that bench on the elbows as you come down. Now let's slow that pull over. Tilt the pelvis up. Now fix your arm position. Take the bar back as far as you can. Try not to let any light in between the back and the bench. Single tricep presses. We go straight down and up. We take it down. Here we go. Straight down and up. Everything is tucked in tight. Remember, we're in that skinny hallway. Tempo change. Down, 3, up, 1. Take it 3, 2, 1. Drive it up. Again, you can use your breath. Breathe out as you drive it up. Oh, that's getting super heavy. Down, 1, up, 3. Control the descent. Try not to beat the music. The bar is looking for the body. We're going to just do one slow back pull over. Tilt that pelvis up. Now everything holds steady as that bar goes back. Now single tricep press, straight down and up, down. Here we go. Straight down and up. The hand should still be directly above the shoulders. The bar should finish right above the shoulders. Now we've got a choice of tricep dips or seated overhead extensions. Alright, here we go. We're going to sit on up. Take that bar onto the hips. Elbows in, down. 2, 3, 4, and up. Take it down. Down 3, up 1. Now, if you're doing that overhead tricep extension, you want to make sure that arms are close to the temple and the elbows are facing the front of the room. Now, on the dips, flexion and extension, singles, down up. Flexion and extension in that elbow joint. That's it. You can make it harder by walking the feet further away from the bench. Now everybody, halfway down and halfway up. So I still got a bend and straighten going on in that elbow, right? Bend and straighten. Oh my goodness, I don't know how long I can hang on. Now, super slow, take it down, slowly down. And slowly up. Woo! Oh my goodness, that hurt so good. All right, we are about to move on to the opposing muscle group, the biceps. Typically, I would say keep the same weight on the bar they use for the triceps. For this particular track, I'm going to recommend that maybe you back it off just a little bit. Let me tell you more about what's coming up. All right, the first track is bar work, okay? So it's going to get challenging. We've got 16 singles in a row. That is going to catch up with you, okay? The second track, I want you to go heavier. So if you normally use 10s, if you can just try with 12s, even if you have to put them down, just give it a go, right? So we're going to work on the principle of muscle chaos and confusion. How are we going to do that? We're going to do a slow outward curl, up 3, down 1, followed by 2 quick hammer curls. We're then going to do an isometric hold, being very careful to keep that elbow at 90 degrees. And the other arm is going to come across cross-body bicep curl. All right, team, are you ready? Let's go ahead. Pick up that bar, underhand grip. Try to not have white knuckles. Every once in a while, loosen up those fingers. Okay, elbows close to the waist without digging into the waist. Knees soft, core engaged, chest up. Let's begin. Up 3, down 1. Down to the thighs. Now you want to pull the abs in real tight to stabilize the upper body, but also to help isolate the biceps. Up 1, down 3 is up, and control that descent. How are those fingers? You need to loosen up a little bit. All right, take a deep breath, because this one's going to burn. 16 singles. Isolate, that's it. Full range. If you find you're having to swing or have a hip hitch or a hip hitch, then you want to tighten the abs a little bit more or lighten up the weight. Tempo change. Up 3, down 1. Take it down. Woo. Starting to get heavy. Up 1, down 3. Control it down. That eccentric phase always seems super hard, right? Woo. Now listen up. Halfway up and hold for 3. Take it down, singles, 16 again. The question is, can you hang on without giving up? You gotta ask yourself, what is it worth to you? What made you work out today? You gotta earn it. Dig it in. 4 more. Before you put it down, wait. Slow it down. Slowly down. And let's put that bar down. We're now going to pick up your heavier dumbbells or your plates. Ooh. Out with curl, up 3, down 1. If you want to make it harder, take the elbows further away from the waist. If you have any kind of injury that this aggravates your elbows, just do a standard bicep curl. Up for 3 and down for 1. Hammer curl. Up 1, down 3. Up. So you palms it in. Every once in a while, loosen up that grip, right? We're going to build a combination. We're going to do an outward curl. Up 3, down 1. Followed by 2 quick hammer curls. Are you guys ready? Outward curl, up 3. Take it 3. 2 fast hammer curls. Fire it up. Slow it down and take it out. Hammer curl, take it up, down. And again, take it out. Hammer curl. One more time. Now we're going to move on to an isometric hold. Halfway up and hold, one arm only. Taking that dumbbell to the opposite shoulder. Now my elbow stays at 90 degrees. That's an isometric contraction. You're also going to feel the shoulder come into play as it works to stabilize the arm. Now the muscles are going to try and find an easy way out. So that arm is going to have to start to slide down if you're not careful, right? Keep it there. We're going to take that to the other side. halfway up and hold it, take it cross. Stay focused, keep on checking on that arm. This is an isometric hold. Is it still at a 90-degree angle? Alright, what we're going to do is go back to an outward curl. Slow brakes on, up for 4, take it up. Bring it down. Hammer curl up slowly for 4. Take it down. Back to chorus, outward, up, 3, down, 1. 2 fast hammer curls. Outward curl. 2 fast hammers. You got it? You're on your own. Here we go. And your biceps. Good job. Okay, we are about to move on to our lunge work. We're going to be using the bar and a bench. I'm not going to lie, this one is super challenging. We're going to do a Bulgarian squat. That means we're coming off the front of the bench. We will be using a bar, but I'm going to leave my bar down as I explain this. We're going to take one foot, center of the bench, all right? Give yourself time, be patient with yourself to find your mojo. You're going to be coming down. This is a Bulgarian squat, and this is exceptionally aggressive. All right, so if it's too much for you, you can do the whole thing on the floor, or you can modify the squats. The second track, I want to give you confidence moving around under that barbell. So we're going to be moving slow, but we're going to be doing a side lunge. Now, having the barbell is going to prevent you having that rotation on the axis. The toe is forward, prevent overloading the knee. You want to go as wide as you can, so you almost feel like you're going to get stuck. You're going to drive up powerfully. The same leg that went to the side will now go straight back into a rear lunge, and then we'll alternate sides. When we do our side-to-side squat, it is not Zumba, all right? It's functional training. I want you to get low. You will squat right, butt to the floor. Squat left, butt to the floor. Before we do the heels up, you squat down low, you brace the abs, then lift the heels up. If you don't brace the abs, you're gonna do this, all right? So if you're with me, we're gonna come up onto the bench. If you don't wanna use a barbell, I get it. You can hold one plate or dumbbell in front of you. All right, everybody on the party, everybody on the floor, let's go. All right, one foot on the bench, one foot in front, chest up, down 3, up 1, take it down, 2, 3. You're driving as hard as you can into that right heel. Core is engaged, chest is up, elbows under hand. Back knee is searching for the floor. Now listen up. Take it down and hold. Now down and halfway up only. Oh my goodness, take it down, halfway up. Instant Charlie horse feeling, right? That one is hard. Woo. Try and hold on. Bring it up, down for 3. Take it down. 2, 3, drive it up. By pushing into that left heel. How low can you go? Alright, let's dismount. Change the other leg up. Slowly down, down for 3. Now you're driving hard into that left heel. Try and keep the head up. Ideally, if you can have your device in front of the mirror, that always helps. So you can keep a check on your form and alignment. Now listen up. Take it down and hold. Down and halfway up. Down and halfway up. It is a small range of movement, but I'm not pulsing, right? It's just a limited range of movement. Down, up. Woo. Can you just out. We're going to lunge slowly to the right. Right. Rear, right lunge, knee to the floor. Lunge to the left, slowly. Now how high can you go without getting stuck? Rear lunge. To the right. It's wider, deeper, powerful push back. Chest stays up as the knee comes down. Other side. Now, we're going to speed it up. Squat to the right, squat to the left. To the right, to the left. Down and heels up. Brace the abs. Now squat right. You sit low and to the left. Down and heels up. Brace it. And again, you take it down. How low can you go? Brace the abs and heels come up. Hesitate for a fraction of a second at the top. That heels up, right? Down and heels up. Now, hold it here. Melt down slowly to the floor. From the top. Right lunge. Slowly. Here we go. You know it. All right, let's get ready for the squat. Squat, left leg, right go low. To the right. Down and heels up. You got that pattern? Take it to the left, you're on your own. One more time. All right, listen up. Lunge slowly to the right again. Lunge, lunge. Rear lunge to the right. To the left. We appreciate the things you do. Thanks again for shining the light on the women that work from 9 to 5. I'm cold. Good job. How'd you get on with that one? Could you have gone heavier? That's always your call, right? We're about to move on to shoulders. So, we're going to recommend 2.5 to about 10 pounds. Now, we're going to be switching plates from hand to hand. So if you do have plates, it's probably preferable unless you can hold 2 dumbbells in one hand or you have a heavier one on standby. Let me explain what's coming up. In the second track, we're going to be moving from a rear delt fly. We're then going to take both plates into one hand. We're going to do a clean and press, a ground clean and press. So it's lots of power. Ground to a clean. You want to get under the weights as quick as you can. Then we're going to lift that back heel as we take that into a rotational press. Lots of power. Ground, clean, rotational press. We're then going to separate the plates into each hand, and we're going to be taking it up into an angel. Be careful not to rush out of the angel, okay? In the first track, we're going to have a front raise and a lateral raise. The chorus, 2 singles quickly, and then slow the lateral raise down. So a bit like the biceps, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right? So go ahead, pick up your weapon of choice, and let's begin with the shoulders. Lateral raise, front raise, up for 3, 2, and side. To the front, to the side. And keep that pattern going. This is what your chorus will look like. You're going to do 2 singles and a slow lateral raise. Here we go. Slow lateral. Brace the core, standing tall and proud. 2 singles to the front. Brace on, take it out to the side. Stay with the biceps, right? The more you engage the core, the more stable the upper body will be. All right, team, slow it down, follow me. We're going to take it into a pec deck. Elbows touch, in 2, 2, here we go, 2. 3, down 1. A lateral. Those shoulders, something you're absolutely exhausted, right? They've been working as assisting muscle groups all throughout the workout today. Especially in that clean press, and we've done it in the bicep too, right? We're going to go back to that chorus. 2 front single, 2 single front raise. Slow it down, lateral raise. 3, 2, 1, on your own. Okay, take it up. And take it out. Now we're going to move on to a rear down fly. Hinge at the hip. And it's up, out. Alright, now how high can you bring those arms? Think of a bird's wings as it flies. We're squeezing shoulder blades together. Now we're going to rise on up, take both blades into one hand. Ground, clean and press. Ground, clean, rotational press. That's it. So you are lifting that back heel up, in, drive. That's it. So I want to see some fire, a little bit of style, a little bit of aggressiveness, right? And in and up. Now, listen up. Halfway up only. Take a plate into each hand. Take an angel. It's up. Control it down. Everything is working. Take it up. One more time. Let's go ahead. Take it into a rear down fly. Up, 2, down, 2, it's up. Alright, let's look at your position. You want all the weight in the heels. I can wiggle my toes, see? Knees are soft. My abs are engaged, real tight. My back is vulnerable here. Now my back is flat and neutral. It is not arched like we're twerking, and it's not slouching. Your head is in alignment with the spine. And you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, trying to get those arms as high as you can. Now get ready for a clean and press. Rise on up, take the blades to the other hand. Ground, clean and press. It's down and in and press. It's down and in. Once we've got it, we take it in power through. Now I'm popping the heels to allow myself to get under that weight just a little quicker. That's it. Make sure you release that back heel. Down, in. Now, halfway up, hold. Take it to each hand. Take it angel. Take it down. Try not to rush, especially right here. It's down. Take it down and shoulders. Good job. All that's left now is the abdominals. Now we're going to be actually doing a plank for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. But before you panic, I'm going to offer modifications. So go ahead, have a drink of water, and let's get ready for the last exercise. Well done, we've made it to the final exercises. This is the abs. Now, I'm going to show you a full plank, and I'm also going to show you a half plank position. So if you can't hold on to that full plank, you know that you can drop to the knees and still get a fierce ab workout. So this is our full plank position. We're going to be walking up and down on the bench. If that's a little bit too much for you today, you can do the entire thing in a half plank position. Now, if you cannot be load bearing, it's no problem. What you're going to do is listen for the commands. So, when I say basic crunch, you're going to do a basic crunch like this. Alright, if I say bicycle, you're just going to bring the elbow to the knee. If I say single leg up, you are just going to take it to a single V up. Okay? So that's your modification if you don't want to do the planks. Otherwise, let's get in position and wrap this workout up. Alright, let's begin. Hands on top of the bench, full plank or down on your knees. Let's walk the plank down and up. extension. We're going to take that leg up and down, right here. So you want to squeeze into the glutes. If you're on your back, you're going to do a single leg here. You are 1 minute into your plank work. 1 minute, 40 seconds to go. Walk the plank down and up. If you're on your back, you're going to go back to your basic crunch. In the plank, you want to try and keep that butt low, keep that core engaged. Let's change to the other side. Anytime it gets too much, you can drop down to those knees. We're going to take it to a slow right hand, knee to the outside of the elbow. On your back, you're going to bicycle. There you go. You see, I still keep my butt low. You can still do this on the knees. We're going to take that into your hip extension, march up and down, squeeze. If you're on your back, you're going to take it into single leg here. Now what we're going to do is take it into a little plank jack, low impact. Legs go out and in. On your back, you're going to go back to your bicycle. 2 minutes and 20 seconds in. You've got 20 seconds to go. Can you do this? Walk the plank, last 4. On your back, you're going to go back to your basic crunch. And down. And up. Alright, let's move on to our final one. We're going to take it down onto the mat and we're going to pick up a heavy weight. Alright, up for 3. Up, 2, 3. Change the tempo, up 1, down 3. Up, and slow control it down. Always harder when we slow it down on the lengthened phase, on that eccentric phase, right? We're going to climb that rope, up to 3, now watch. I go deeper, 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 and then down. So I'm not pulsing, right? Woo! I'm taking it deep into the muscle. Now on my chopper, watch this. I go shoulder to the opposite hip, like a Russian twist. Up, 2. So we've got 4 range of movement. Taking that dumbbell behind the shoulder and rotating all the way around the opposite hip. Up 1, down to 3, down. Now we're going to climb the rope again, coming to the center, and let's fly. Higher, higher. Oh, that goes so deep into the muscle. That is hard. But you see, I'm staying in that lower range. About a minute to go. Chopper on the other side. We go shoulder and to the opposite hip. Up, 2, 3. 4 range of movement. Change the tempo. Up 1, down 3. Woo, control it on down. All we've got left is climbing that rope. Back to center now. Take it higher, 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 and then down. Oh my goodness. Oh. Can you give me just 2 more? Sure you can. Take it up and take it down. Well done. Let's put that weight away. Woo. And let's take it into a well and cool down. Let's take that leg up. That hamstring's going to go tight. Just flex and point. Pull it. And you can keep your head down. I'm just using my head to address you in the camera. We're going to drop that foot down to opposite knee. Take hold of the thigh, pull it on in, and feel that release in the medials. And take that top knee and pull down to the floor. And let's come onto the back. Let's take that other leg up. Hold it. Muscles going to go real tight. Just flex and point. Just a little closer. take that foot down, take hold of the side, pull it on in. Feel that stretch, or that release. Top knee comes down, hand in the opposite direction. Into our quad stretch, take it onto the side. Straight line from the ear, shoulder, hip to the knee. Want the weight almost to go forward. Knees together, press that foot hard into the hand. Feel that pelvis forward. Into a child pose. We're going to come on over. We're going to sit way back into the heels and walk the hands away. And then we're going to come up and take that quad stretch on the other side. So let's press that foot hard into the hand, tilt that pelvis forward. Now let's come up halfway. Just going to drop that shoulder down. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings into the last hip release. And other side. We're going to come up on vertebrae at a time. We're going to take the hands behind, start to lift. Take the arm across. You want to hold on to the lower part of the arm as opposed to the joint. Make sure you get a meal with at least 30 grams of protein within 1 hour of completing this workout. Take the arm up, press the head back. And let's just take that leg behind. The IT band on the lateral edge of the foot. Reach up, take it over. So you're going to feel the stretch to the side, and then the IT band which runs down the side of the leg. And to the other side, into that IT. Reach on up, and take it over. Now before you go guys, before I say what a great job you did, a couple of things to tell you. If you want to join me in one of my live classes in Orange County, California, visit my website at krushworkout.com. There you can find out where I'm teaching and sign up for a free class. I also offer services such as choreography for busy performers that don't have time to put routine together. I also offer personal training, virtual personal training, and I'm now offering EMS personal training. You can learn all about this on my website at krushworkout.com. Also, there's my contact information, my YouTube, my Spotify, to get discounts off of media activewear, off of mud water, off of muscle tech products. So go ahead, check out that website, reach out to me, let me know how you're progressing.